So you're thinking of going to watch Paris-Roubaix live? Yeah, I've heard it's chaos, mud and no toilets. Is it actually worth it? Right, let me tell you exactly what it's like.
After watching something like 15 pro races across France, I can confirm Paris-Roubaix is still the most gloriously chaotic. Why? Because nowhere else combines medieval cobbles, questionable logistics and Belgian fans who start drinking at 9 in the morning. Here's my foolproof-ish guide to surviving and actually enjoying the hell of the north as a spectator.
Wait, so where do you actually stand? That's where most people get it completely wrong.
Choose your spot carefully and estimate when you need to arrive. Arrive super early, at least the night before, but a little earlier if you're going to a more popular spot. I spent the night on a windswept hill on a side road near Sector 28 on Paris-Roubaix.
You slept there overnight? Yeah, and honestly, that's the difference between a good day and a bad day.
This was only the third sector in the race. It really doesn't matter where you stand. The least popular spots are better for your viewing.
Right, just got out of the van. It's raining, it's windy, the pavé is slippery, and I'm at Sector 28. It's going to be epic.
The Tour de Arenberg can be 3 or 4 people deep. I spent last year here watching the backside of some tall gentlemen from some far-flung place.
I was thinking of going there, right? That's the famous bit, yeah? Yeah, along with about 10,000 other people.
Not this year, I'm a pro. The road closes early, at least 5 hours before the riders come through. Don't forget this, and don't just rock up a few minutes before. No chance. What are you, an amateur? Brave the cold outside and do some reconnaissance. Some superfans will already be out at 10 AM, but it will probably be quiet. Work out where you're gonna stand. Go back to the van, make a cup of coffee and watch the live stream on your watching device of choice. This is a great thing about modern technology. You can watch live and not have to listen to some dodgy radio transmission.
And if you're actually planning to ride the Paris-Roubaix Challenge, watch this video, link in the description below. And if you think watching it is brutal, wait until you see what the pros have to go through. I've done another video where I discuss 10 things you don't know about the Paris-Roubaix. Again, the link is in the description.
If you want, go and see the publicity caravan go by. They chuck loads of stuff you don't really need, and it's fun the first time. But as I said, I'm a pro, and I stayed in the van, drank coffee, stayed warm, and enjoyed the race. An hour or so before the race, go out again and soak up the atmosphere. There's usually barbecues, music, too much Belgian beer, and some awesome vintage cars and stuff to look at. Stand by the side of the road and watch the race unfold on your tiny screen, just like everybody else. Apart from the Belgians, who will have hooked up a big screen in a field and be drinking copious amounts of Belgian beer.
So you're just basically waiting around all day. Exactly. And if you don't plan that bit properly, you'll hate it.
Next up, a few team cars come through to get ahead of the cyclists so they can position themselves on the cobbles to help their riders out. Not sure how useful this is, to be honest. A few police cars and motorbikes will zoom by, getting close. And then a few more team cars. And then a few other random cars. So close now. Get your recording equipment set up. I use an Insta360 on a 3-meter long pole. It records everything. No stress, and I can still watch the blur of the cyclist live rather than through my smartphone screen. And then you have to hang around a bit longer while you wait for the riders to come. Then a steady stream of multicoloured team cars start flying by, advertising all sorts of stuff that sounds exotic in foreign languages, but is in reality a shower system or a petrochemical company. This can only mean one thing: the riders are on their way, surely. You may hear the TV helicopter camera buzzing around, This is a true sign that they are on their way.
So this is it, the big moment. Yeah, don't blink.
And then if you are lucky, the peloton will be spread out and you will get 30 seconds of pretty much indistinguishable cyclists flying by at nearly 50 kilometers an hour. Don't forget to shout Ali Ali, it's a tradition. Then a load of stragglers. Already, it's only the third sector. It's going to be a long day for them. A few more stragglers and a few more team cars, and then more police vehicles. You get the picture. The carbon footprint of a pro race is definitely not small.
Wait, that's it? Yep, that's Paris-Roubaix.
And there you are. It's done. And it's time to head back to the van and wait for the road to be reopened. The Belgians are happy. They've had beer, seen their star rider, shouted Ali Ali, and probably some other random stuff that was funny to them. Then more vehicles, then the broom wagon, already a bike on the back. It's going to be a long day for somebody. And then the breakdown lorries. Yes, the race has a breakdown lorry to pick up the broken team cars. So, from the first rider to the stragglers, you're looking at a couple of minutes max. Did I recognise anyone? Well, Pogacar was at the front of the race in his rainbow kit. Was it worth it? Probably not. Will I do it next year? Absolutely.
Well, so that's the Paris-Roubaix done. I've got my sign. I've got the race on the tablet. And I've got a bunch of very drunk Belgians outside. I think I'm going to be here for a while. See you next year at the Hell of the North.